Yeah, I feel like Michael Jordan every time I do that. What's up, y'all? It's Brix for Brix Fitness. Gotta get that water off my face. And today's video is about how many times you should eat in order to lose weight. Now, this subject gets thrown around a lot. I get asked a lot of questions about meal frequencies. Now, let me start by explaining what we've been taught and what I used to believe. You need to eat every 2 to 3 hours in order to keep your metabolism going. You need to eat every 2 to 3 hours so that you don't go into starvation mode. Or you need to eat 5-6 meals a day so that you can control your appetite. So here's my thoughts about that, and I'm going to talk about each one of those things individually. First, let's talk about the thermic effect of food. Some people say you need to eat multiple times per day, 5-6 times every 2-3 hours, however you want to put it, because when you eat, your body uses energy, which is calories, to digest food. So some people claim the more times per day you eat, the more calories your body burns to digest the food. In theory, this makes sense, right? But if you really do the research, the amount of calories that your body uses to digest food, it's not significant enough to really make a difference in the grand scheme of things. I wouldn't use that as a determining factor as to why I should eat 5, 6, 7, 8 meals per day. That's just how I see it. All right, here's another one of the claims. Eating fewer meals will cause your body to go into starvation mode, right? It's just false. There's no other way to say that. It's false. Our bodies are primed to run off of fat in between our meals. Our bodies are not gonna go into starvation mode because we didn't eat for 4 or 5 hours. I used to stress myself out trying to make sure I eat every 2 to 3 hours because I thought that this was true. I thought my body was gonna be eating away at my muscles if I didn't eat every 2-3 hours, and it caused stress. It caused me to ultimately give up on many diets time and time again because of the stress of thinking that I had to eat every 2 to 3 hours. You don't have to eat every 2-3 hours. This is not gonna decrease your metabolism. Your metabolism is tied to your muscle. The amount of muscle has more to do with your metabolism than the amount of times you eat per day. So the next reason I always thought I had to eat every 2 to 3 hours was they said that if you eat frequently, that it will control your appetite. Now, this is valid, but here's the amazing thing about the human body. We can train our bodies however we want. If it's more convenient, and I think it's more convenient for anyone to eat 2 or 3 times a day versus eating 6 to 7 times a day. I don't know what your life is like, but if it works for you, do it. But I know most people that I know, it's kind of hard to try to eat 6 or 7 times a day. Our body is so smart and it was created so perfectly. If you eat 2 to 3 times a day and you train your body to function off of 2 to 3 meals per day, then you will not have a problem eating 2 to 3 meals per day. But what happens when you train your body to eat 6 to 8 times per day, it's going to expect that meal every 90 minutes. Your body's going to expect the food. So if you're ever in a situation where you cannot feed yourself every 2 hours, you are going to suffer. Your body's going to be like, bro or sis, where's my food? And I just don't think that's practical. That's like the nutritional equivalent of being 1 paycheck away from bankruptcy at any time. I think it's way smarter to teach your body to depend on fat for energy than to constantly be depending on carbs or sugar. It just makes more sense to me. Here's how many times a day you need to eat in order to successfully lose weight. However many times that you can commit to, that you can be consistent with, that works for you, your lifestyle, your schedule, your day. However many times that your life allows, and it's as seamless as possible, that's the amount of times you should eat. At the end of the day, it's about the calories. Not how many times you eat, but how many calories you consume in a day. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So whether you're eating 1 time or 16 times a day, it doesn't matter. As long as you're consistently eating the right amount of calories and the right types of calories, and you are in a caloric deficit at the end of the day, then you will lose body fat. So don't stress about trying to eat every 2 to 3 hours because you don't have to. I hope this video was helpful to someone. Please subscribe to the channel. BrixFitness.com. I am making meal plans. As a matter of fact, I gotta go make some more meal plans right now. I do custom meal plans up there. They're $25. Also, I don't know if you know this, but I wrote an ebook. It's called The Fat Loss Mindset. Check that out. There's a link in the description for that ebook as well. And as always, guys, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money.